Oh, you've lot turned up today. Don't look like there's a counter protest unless they come later. Yeah, I'm live now, so don't say anything personal.
No, it's alright. Obviously, I've got news now.
Yeah, he is.
A couple of boys coming.
It should be. Marty's not.
No, Marty won't.
But news now, it should be. I said come a bit early. There's a little protest at the church and walking up. That's at 1:15, but I think it's just a few old ladies. It's hardly worth doing. But there doesn't seem to be a counter one today, so.
You'd go, you'd go out and you'd maybe
But, yeah.
How long have you done it? Photography about 15 years. Have you? So you... I'm going to take that postcard about it. But no, if you like... No, I said I've seen him at That's Home Office, that wasn't it? They got fire in there.
Like that in middle. What was it? Refugees are welcome here, he's going and you take photographs.
I'll tell you one thing. Watch my mouth. Watch my mouth though. Am I have a chance? I dare you to go through and find. Honestly, that's. To be honest, with my coverage, no matter what my political beliefs, I'm sure you've got political beliefs, but when I'm.
Yeah, a few more YouTubers today. It's probably going to be quiet because there's no counter protest, is there?
No, make it.
Yeah, he's coming. I mean, it's a bit early. I said come a bit early, but he should be on his way.
If there's something that people won't cover impartially, that people are actually
I know. There's a little. I said there's a little one at the church, but I think that's just a few old ladies walking
as
up.
long as it's not in the coverage, as long as
A group of oldies round here.
Well,
They walked that way, but
yeah, the church.
I took no notice. I got a clue.
No, you know that church down there.
Yeah.
They've sometimes they do it. Normally they do it when there's the start down there because it's literally across the road. But you don't notice them because I think there's just a handful, if that. I think it's just a couple of Christians that do it. But it seems pointless, really. It's only 10 minutes before. They might as well. No one notices. You might as well just come straight here. There's a little church. You know that big church down there? I think that's where it is. I've seen them advertised before. It just seems pointless. It's literally 10 minutes before. Yeah, it just doesn't seem... I mean, I only came here just in case, but I don't think... I can't stay too long today. Dog sit. I have to look after the dog. But that will lucky. That's why I miss Tuesdays because I ended up going to the vets. My mate just said, I just thought it was just a little illness. She was just looking, but apparently female dogs, if you don't have them done, get this bad infection, it can kill them. It gets really serious. Yeah. Oh yeah. And you know what annoyed me was that if I didn't, yeah, they do this for a lot. But if I hadn't had the cash, this is all you'd have had to put her down. I literally had £1 left over. That was it, because my mates, well, it's PDSA. They wanted 600, but they said you can pay 250.
Charge you 40 quid, put them down.
Yeah, well, they charged me 80 because I went thinking this is going to cost 20 quid. I mean, a normal vet would be £2,000, but you see, it's like these days getting them in shards almost. I mean, she's. For Jack Russell, I think she's young, she's about 8. But they don't really want to touch them if they're over 6. Because I've got an elderly one who's about 20, 21, 22. And like, they want £1,000 a month, and you have to pay the first £1,000. It's just, yeah. It used to be, I think it's because they've put all the fees up in the last year. It's like a few years ago, I had another dog and it got bit in Rounder. It cost me 20 quid, including being seen and a couple of injections. I was speaking to a bloke only a couple of years ago. They charged him £1,000 to keep him over because it's like everyone thinks you've got. I think they now, it's like in America, but where the problem with the American system is they go, you get all the treatment, but I think they go, it sounds like they do unnecessary treatment to bump it up to claim off the insurance. And that's the trouble. And they're doing that here with the
$50 for dabbing your cat's forehead.
Yeah. Well, it's just they wanted £50 just to see my last one, who was elderly, and then a few tablets. And I hadn't really done much, if anything. And you're going, that's under 50 quid down. I'm totally skinned. I was like, I couldn't believe it. But no, God, it's stress thinking about it because my mate, he hasn't got any car. I mean, he works for a bank, you think it'd be loaded, but he said, I can't because I was, that's the thing, it's just access. And because it was next day, I mean, they were going, oh yeah, bring it down. I'm thinking, who do I contact? But fortunately, I remembered I'd like £50 in another account, and it just all added together. Then I panicked because I thought contactless, it only does £50 or something, and I thought, are they going to refuse me?
A couple of years back.
Yeah. So I was thinking,
yeah.
And so I dashed to. I found my old. I haven't even used this debit card because I never use it now because I'm always losing them. So I dashed to town. I found it, dashed to town, found all the cash machines were out of order. I'm going, great, here we go, I'm not going to get the treatment and she's going to die. Fortunately, I found one and pulled the money out, but then you're freaking out, so is it going to fall out my pocket? But then I got that, and then this was where it got even fun. This says collect her at 3:30, because you know there was on Wednesday, it was supposed to start at the unit. That was my plan, pick her at 3:30, drop her off, pick the bike up, come back. Nice time, got loads of time. No, they go, oh, we shan't be covered fully. Oh, oops, ouch. They're giving me, oh, she hasn't recovered fully. You have to take her to Bradford. So I had to drive to Bradford. They don't open till 6. Then you have to collect her 7:30 next day. So I had to get up at 5 a.m. to collect her, to take her back there. And they were going, no, we think we need to leave her. I says, oh, it was but that's the thing. That's why we're dead. I've been walking around like a zombie because you'd think they'd have their own attack because, you know, they got to think PDSA have got people apart. I mean, to be honest, what annoys me is you go there and there's people literally pulling in with Mercedes and they're going, and you're going like, yeah. I remember once going, and a lot of them do have quite new cars. And I'm here but you see, the system is if you get housing benefit with the council tax, you're okay, but I don't. So
should be a little bit more means tested, shouldn't it?
Well, they're changing it because I think everyone's taking the mick, but at least if they'd let you pay up, you know, a bit up front rather than the full whack, $250. If they said, look, we'll set you up a direct debit. And or whatever, and you can pay £50 or whatever you can afford, I'd have been okay. But when I was just going, when they said 600, I nearly died. I thought, what do I do? Rob a bank in the next 24 hours? I mean, I just didn't know. I had nothing to sell. I mean, I couldn't even sell anything because this is like when they'd seen me 5 o'clock, so even the cash converters and all this are shut. So I couldn't dash down. And because they wanted to see me 7:30 next day with the cash, I couldn't even do anything then. That was like the worst. But so now we're having to. So now I've got 8 weeks of it where she can't walk, and oh god. Oh, and then they said, oh, you have to feed her chicken. I'm vegetarian, so I've got no chicken in the house, nothing like that. So she says, oh, you can buy a can of food here, special £4. I went, oh, she's eating better than me now. But yeah, it seemed quiet today, doesn't it? But yeah, it was just stress. It's just stress. I mean, I was tempted. If it had been raining, I might not come today, but...
I never... Oh, right. The ones with red tops on, they were over then at TSB as I went up to the shop to get some drinks.
Red tops?
But I never went over to see what they were. They were just over there.
Why are they protesters or something?
I don't know. They had something going over there with a little table on, but I never went to see what.
Do you want me to have a little look, or?
No, I just bought them. Yeah, go on.
Go on, I'll get my bike.
You don't want to work.
Oh, is it a little protest, or?
Fucking talking, man.
They don't look like a protest. I'm not sure.
They're having the lunch or what?
Ah.
One of them. But it could be. Alright. Tiny little step. The guy that's just walked up to him now is United Union.
Oh,
So
something they might join in then. Oh yeah, and he told you about the Tuesday thing when we went? It was Wednesday when I went down when the Shipley thing. Yeah, there was a weird sign. I don't know if it were legal or not because there was a sign up saying you can't film, and the senior officer came up to me.
That's bollocks.
No, but the press filmed, and
He's protecting.
hello. No, it was weird, but I don't know how official it was because hello, sweetie. He's saying hello. I don't feel like today. I think they've all gone to London, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a bus full now. I reckon people's gone to Rounded Park or something. Sunny,
Well,
let's have a day out. It's got
possibly.
Blackpool,
Hello. Yeah, I mean, it said it'll be warm, but I don't know. No, it's bizarre. I thought at first, have I come to the right place? Anyway, I'll go over there.
Is everyone buying the same fucking camera? Well, they're really good. Is it the 28 quid one?
Yeah, it's about that. Yeah.
Everyone's getting one.
Yeah, because they're really good. I will
Is
first
it
person to
4K?
get one.
Yeah. You need one of them, Mark.
No, I've got a GoPro.
Well, it means you won't have to have a
No,
mobile.
you know why?
They've got a bit of stability in them,
Yeah.
and you can put one.
I put a GoPro on, but it just goes
Yeah.
floppy.
No, you know the reason I don't use a GoPro is because the files are a pain to transfer to an iPad. Because you know when they name it, you've got to look around. It's here, there, and
Show
well,
us which one it
this
is.
I can just.
I'm talking to
burn
someone
it.
else about one as well. Fucking hell, you buy a lot.
I do buy a lot.
Well, it's better to have more than less because things fail. That's my
I've had one of them
attitude.
before, but I don't like it. What? Is there a camera?
No, they'd have been here by now.
They usually are, aren't they?
Yeah, but look how quiet it is. There's no one here. I even
We
wondered.
did that last week though, the last 20 minutes they just all come in.
Yeah, but it were busy. I came here.
Well, they're selling some more.
They probably are. They usually do. I can't believe how dead it is. I'm almost tempted. If it
What's
doesn't
your
get
name then?
It's Adam.
Adam.
But I go on Street Arc on there, but it's
Okay.
easy. I don't mind people knowing my name. By the way, don't say anything personal. It's gone live. I do it like, you know why? It's just in case some of you get one or two. We've had it where they've hit the camera out of hands or something. And it just, I just want the. You know what I mean? It's just. I mean, 99% of them, no problems. It was like on Wednesday. We go down to the student camp, but most of them are saying, "Oh yeah, we watch the vids." They're all fans of Newsnight Yorkshire. Even the two Asian lads loved it. I mean, you know, they're the silent majority, and it's nice average lads. They'd come from Bradford, and Mrs. Socialist white one. Oh no, don't talk to them. You telling them, and they basically
Lizzie
said,
Kitch over there.
I
That
don't
blonde
know.
bird. That's Lizzie Kitch.
No, I don't know.
She's an unhinged socialist.
Don't name people because I'll get into trouble. No, I will. I can't edit it because it's live. But then we go to there, and these lads, there were 4 of them. I don't know if they're students. I've never seen them before. You see, this is what makes me laugh. You'll have these people who turn up once and think they speak for everyone, and they stood there with a poster. News Now Yorkshire and me were literally leaving. I was not falling asleep. This is like 10 o'clock at night. And he wanted to go. It's going dark. We were just leaving. But of course, they prat around and jump in front of us with his flag. And so we ended up staying. And one of them, this posh boy says that he was working class. Oh, so it was just ridiculous. Oh God, this is dead. Jesus. I know they've got one in London, so maybe a lot have gone there. But when I came, I thought, have I come to the right spot? This doesn't look right. No one's here.
Wedding dress, literally at the very top of the abbey. And then I turned the car around.
There's more of us than them.
So I was like, what the fuck was that? I was walking around. Yeah.
Maybe they all have gone to London.
So you said
What do you know?
Yeah.
I've been doing this since it started, the first one. And I've got to say, I mean, it's the most consecutive
I know them two are watching the. I'm sure News Now Yorkshire said it's coming. I mean, they're into the boxing or something today. They're making bets or something.
What, Titan, right?
I don't know, but apparently they're right into it. I'm not, but they are. So that was all they were chatting about. I don't think they were too bothered. Yeah. They're always here by now.
No worries, as I say, I don't put video out there. I just put into the stuff out. I'll give you a call.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll look at that. No problem.
No worries. Get in contact.
Have we come to the right place? There's no one here.
Do you know what? I'm not even joking. I was beginning to wonder the same question.
I
pal.
turned up and I thought, is it over there? I know they start in 10 minutes at the church, but I mean, I came a bit earlier, but
I've been here since 10.
is that him now? No. Well, yeah, it tends a bit. Actually, yeah, it tends too early.
It's getting on, isn't it?
Yeah, one's when it kicks off, but this is weird. I mean, there might be other places. You see, the thing is, they have other protest places, but oh well, this is nuts. Well, I've got the dog to look after, so I'm not that bothered about staying too long. But I mean, I'll probably just do an hour. I don't think I'll be staying to the very end if it's like this. There must be some other protest on with mist.
London.
Yeah, but they can't all have gone there.
I think a lot of people got on coaches and went to London, you know.
maybe.
I think
Well,
they did.
well, the usual ones aren't here, so they must have done.
Well, do you know what's slightly concerning me? No Pat.
No, sometimes there's a day off.
No, but he
But
told
there's
me
not
he'd be
many
here on
police.
Saturday.
There's not many
He
police
told me
here.
he'd be here on Saturday, which makes me wonder where he is.
But where's the rest of the police? There's only what, 4 of them. There's no one here.
I don't know what's going on.
Tim Martin. What time do you make it? Because I don't have
I
live
make
thing.
it 56, 4 minutes to.
That's time. Well, the counter protests haven't bothered turning up.
Nobody's turning up.
I know. None of the regulars. I don't see anyone I know.
I don't see anyone either.
I mean, this is weird.
You know, so, you know, I don't know.
This is
See you in a
weird.
bit, mate.
This is weird. There's no one
I
here.
know, it's a different one, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm bored now.
I mean, obviously, you know, when I first started this, I mean, I do some press work, you know, but I don't do anything like the YouTube things or like that.
If Newsnight Yorkshire's watching this, you're a lazy sod for not being here, but then again, I don't know if there's any worth you turning up. I don't know if you are watching and just can't be bothered turning up. But oh, it feels weird today. There's no one here. None of our regulars or anything. Oh dear. I actually thought I'd come to the wrong place. This is weird. Oh dear. So I don't know if he's turning up or not. There are a few YouTubers. But I mean, there's more of us YouTubers and police than there are protesters today for some reason. I can't see anyone who's regular. I'm I'm almost tempted to go home. This is a waste of time. Oh, anyway, we'll see. Maybe a few more turning up now, last minute. I'm sure I read it right. I'm sure it's 1 o'clock today. So, knocking people over there. There's no one here. It's weird.
Yeah, this time yet.
No, it starts at 1. Last time, I know. Oh, Pat's here. I was wondering where it was. Where is everyone? No one's here.
What time is it? It's only
1. Yeah, it's supposed to start. Oh, is it half 1?
Yeah, half 1.
Oh, I'm sure I read it as 1.
No, it's 1 o'clock meet and then half 1 to set off, isn't it?
Yeah, but normally they're here by now. It doesn't look like there's a counter protest today. I think people are saying they might have all gone to London because I haven't seen any regulars.
Well, the thing is, when they have a London one, it normally brings out more people, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does, yeah, because they can't make it.
Have you got a filter on that? An audio, some sort of audio filter?
On this, which
On
one?
your, well, I don't know.
No, it's just no. My mic's. I can't. Ideally, you want a mic plugged in,
Yeah.
but you plug it in the side, and that knocks all the wiring, and you're just going to be bashing around.
Right.
So if it's really, really windy, sometimes I risk it, but it just ends up hitting it. So you can almost get away with it there, but that's just live, so it's not. It's low quality anyway. So what's the point about worrying about the audio on that? So basically, if you're doing it properly, like I have on my GoPro, I might plug a mic in, but the trouble is with mics, people are more conscious of the mic because it sticks out.
Right.
So,
Let me just go and have a word
all right,
with
I'll
somebody.
see you later then.
Yeah, you don't test any knives or screwdrivers or anything like
Check his
that.
body cam, put body cam on, so we've got all footage and stuff
Pat
like that for the
says
crew.
that he thinks it's a 1:30 start, so that's why it's quiet. He says 1:30 might be when they all
okay.
come, so we'll just. That's why I think they
Yeah,
might
they're
start
just building
becoming.
up now, then
I read
there's
it as
stuff.
1, but maybe it is 1:30. I might have misread it
Hey,
because
mate,
there's.
I think you need a new t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah, knackered. You know why? Well, I put some in to wash, but you know the reason is I'm terrible. I'll leave when instead of pulling them out to dry, I'll leave them. Then they start decomposing.
Oh yeah, you can.
But I sort of wear them tatty because when you're walking
You
the
know what,
dogs,
if someone's
they
going
get
to drag
ripped.
you around, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter, does it?
no, and they're only cheap. These last years, I'm dreadful. I'll let things fall apart. But it's because I'm walking the dogs. You see, when you're walking the dogs, no one sees you, and they rip them anyway. So what's the point?
Yeah,
But yeah, plus people feel sorry for you. I get people thinking I'm on the homeless sometimes. See, especially when I'm walking the dog, they come up to you. But it's yeah, I can't be bothered. But you see, it's like years ago when I was at college. I went to college. There was these 2 lads from France, and they were always in designer clip. You've never seen it. They look like male models. And after that, I thought I can't be bothered. I'll never look as good as them. They look pin sharp. And since then, I'm thinking, well, what's the point? Why waste money when I look like junk anyway?
don't put yourself down.
So we'll see. That lazy git, you're just using how Yorkshire's supposed to be here by now. I text him, but I'm using the damn phone to record. So, but if he might come off 1. Oh, here he is now, Lazy Sword, Mr. Laser. Here, Pat says that he thinks it's a 1:30 start. That's why no one's here because it's dead quiet. Look, they're starting to build up, so it might be nothing happens till 1:30 now. But I'm sure I read it as 1. Yeah. But he says it's 1/2, so I don't know where he's got this 1/2 from. So, yeah, there's no counter protest.
Are you taking yours with you?
Yeah, it's only small. I tell you, get one if they give you one. But make sure it's make sure it's the one with pedals, because they do one without, and that obviously is illegal and pointless. But you'll use this probably more than that, because look, straight down, easy. You
Send
can.
me an email just saying, we'll give you one.
Yeah. Well, it's probably costs them. I mean, these probably cost what, 50 quid to make. So, you know what I mean? It's like pennies for them to do. I mean, I just put that seat on. You might like the current seat, but that, see that button there?
Yeah.
You can set that and it'll just go. You don't need to change the speed. It'll just stay at that speed. So if you really, although I have fallen off it trying to film, thinking that would work. But yeah, you can get away with murder these. And what worst case scenario? It's not going to, if it gets pinched, it's not like that. It's not expensive. But yeah, so you might as well, like I said, I mean, even our mate, they get that, I forget his name, the one who was chatting to us the other day. He even said it would dead today. Oh, but yes, and it's starting to build up, so you never know. But it is quiet. But I actually, when I came, I thought I've come to the wrong one. I thought it can't be here. But yeah, you might as well lock it up. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Yeah, the only reason I don't use a GoPro is because I transfer it to an iPad. It's a nightmare. This I can just press a button and all the files fly across.
Wirelessly.
Yeah, they do.
Right.
You know that airdrop?
I do know that, yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes it's a pain. It doesn't always work. But yeah, what I have to make sure is if you record over 30 minutes, I find it doesn't always transfer. So I'm always stopping it before it hits 30 minutes. So if you ever watch the videos, there's like a split second every where it just stops. But GoPros are better
Does YouTube
footage.
just put them two videos together?
No,
then?
you edit
Do you have
them.
to edit them?
Yeah, it's a shame. You'd think it'd be built in because
Sometimes
some.
you can just like drag and drop your videos
Yeah.
and click merge. Or
And I
whatever.
don't understand why they haven't done their own app to do it, but it's weird. I mean, the worst one is when they start playing copyright music. I'm okay because I don't earn out from it, but if you earn money from it, you've got nightmare, because then you having to either mute it or just not get, because it's the copyright owners that get paid. It's like, yeah, I'll see you later. But yeah.
20 past or
Oh.
so about a quarter past.
Oh, here we go.
Anyone who needs an early start, which we'll go through,
Adult
and
stuff.
just move on to the front of the march.
Mm.
So, as always, our accessibility and inclusion stand is in our little corner of stands. There you can get masks if you choose to mask up for your safety and health. So you can get masks, you can get resources, bus cards, antagonist guidance, which, by the way, y'all were amazing when they showed up. Last week they really tried to rattle us, and we were like, nah, you can stay over there.
Pat thinks
So
it's
well
a half
done,
one,
well done.
that's why they're quiet. But I read it as one, but he's read it at half one.
I saw one.
Yeah, I don't know where he's got half one from, but.
Have an anonymous suggestion box. Please remember that when we are gathered in community like this, we not only represent ourselves, but we represent an entire movement. So please watch your actions, watch your words, and let's show up with as much gusto and safety and inclusion as we possibly can. Free, free! Excellent. We also have a safeguarding tent where you will get a bus cards and handling advice. If you have any issues, questions, comments, or concerns during the march, you can grab one of our stewards in the yellow high-vis vests, or one of our safeguarding staff in the orange vests. And that is where you can also get first aid and ambulance contact if you need it. As I mentioned earlier, if any antagonists show up, just ignore them. Nothing makes them angrier, a bunch of incoming children, than being ignored. So let's do that. As always, there is a quiet, spaced out, slower pace zone in the back. There's less stimulation. It's good for folks who have mobility aids or strollers or scooters. So please go wherever you are comfortable, and please don't hesitate to ask us if we can help you with anything. If you see one of your comrades struggling with anything, always offer and get their consent for your help first. Masks, you can wear them when and if you like, to protect our disabled protesters, to protect yourself. Also,
I thought you weren't turning up for a moment.
Nah, I'm trying to let
This week,
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Well, I don't
we
think you've
don't
missed
have
anything.
BSL interpreters. However, all of our speeches will be recorded and captioned and uploaded to YouTube. I apologize that that's not exactly a perfect solution, but we will do everything.
Oh, he's got his right wing clothes on today, hasn't he? His Nazi clothes.
So,
Remember,
if we
she was
had
accused
our
him.
march,
No, you remember it was accused of being right wing.
and,
Even I knew that was a film. I thought she would have done. Yeah, it's, well, I know it from the films. I love them. It's got that. I forget how you pronounce the name. The zombie films.
Go ahead and assemble to my left over there. Anyone who needs a quiet, slower pace zone, you can get into position towards the back, and everyone else can fill in between. We will set off in about 5 minutes or so, around 20 past. But before we do so, my colleague Zara has some general announcements. So thank you so much for listening and for being here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go.
Thank you, Zara, for those very important accessibility announcements. So, I've just got some more general announcements about events that are going to be happening across the next few weeks. So, we have our activist assembly on the 22nd of May, 6:30 p.m. at the Woodsley Centre, LS3. So, if you're an activist for Leeds PSC or for any civil organisations, please come down to that. We'll be having some really good guest speakers and also talking about next. On the 24th of May, there's a TEVA protest. It's the pharmaceutical. How do I say that word? Pharmaceutical. There we go. Pharmaceuticals company that is it Israeli based, Asmara? It is Israeli based, isn't it? Yeah. So TEVA is a pharmaceuticals brand in Israel that are trying to boycott. And on the 24th of May, there'll be a shutdown TEVA protest. 10 a.m. Ridings Point, Castleford, WF 10.
Say again.
Is there a toilet in there?
Yeah, I think so.
We also have a music
They're not.
for
They
ceasefire
should
event,
be. I
which is
can't
a
imagine they're
event
not.
On the 24th of May, same day. It's at Leeds Belgrave Music Hall. The band Curls and Mint will be performing. And we've also got Jeremy Corbyn as one of the speakers, which is pretty cool if I do say so myself. And we've got tickets available on Dice for that. We also have the day after, on the 25th of May, we have SOS Women of Gaza, which is the second time that this event will be running. It was an amazing event the first time, so please make sure you try and get to this one. It's at Left Bank Leeds, LS6, from 4 to 7:30 p.m, and all proceeds go to the Middle Eastern Children Alliance. We've also got a Teledyne March on the 29th of May, 12 noon. It will be announced on Bradford Friends of Palestine social media, you know, and the meeting point and such. Really important to keep going to Teledyne, keep promoting them as much as we can, especially since we've had two actions
Pat
there on the
reckons he's
roof.
read it as
Hopefully you'll
half
see
one,
the
that's
amazing
why they're only
footage.
just turning up now. But I'm
then we've
sure
also
I
got
read it as
Wakefield
one,
March
so I don't
Palestine,
know.
2nd of
They've
August,
been given
1:30
different
p.m.
info.
I think it was one, but that might have just been the gathering time. I don't know.
That's why it's only building
last
up
but not
now.
least, we've got a regional march next weekend, which we are hosting in Leeds at the Art Gallery, same time, 1 p.m. We're just going to be inviting all the different Palestine groups across West Yorkshire. So hopefully we have quite a few people here. So yeah, I'm just going to reiterate, if you want to have the head start for the march, please gather to the left, because that's where we will be setting off from. And free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! From the sea to the river! From the sea to the river! Woo! Well done, everybody. Get ready to march. We're going to set off people who want the headstart, please gather to your left. Thank you.
It usually builds up when they march, but I don't think we're going to get any bother today. No counter protest, and
I just seen one of the guys got on bus.
What you mean from this side, or?
From the counter.
Oh,
Oh, they're all coming out here. Look.
yeah, because of last week. There'll be more of them than us. Yeah. It feels more relaxed. I don't think it's going to be okay. I can't think anything's going to kick off today. It's cooler and there doesn't seem to be a counter protest, so I think it'll go quiet today. When I first came, I thought I've come to the wrong place, but they've started to build up now. But it does feel strangely quiet. But they reckon they've all gone to London. I don't know if they have or not.
Probably.
Yeah, it's just. There's been a few more YouTubers come up. They've come the wrong time. Last week was exciting one. This week, yeah, I was expecting it even hotter.
I think it's going to be a big one on the 9th of June.
9th? Oh, that'll be the one I miss. Actually, I think I'm not here for that.
Right.
I might be, because I was off another protest. But maybe I might come then. 9, 10. Is that Sunday or Saturday? I thought Sunday, the 10th might be Monday, because I was telling my mate to get Monday off, so I don't babysit the dogs.
Yeah, Sunday.
Well, and is that here?
Hamza's doing it. Remember the old guy who used to organise it?
Yeah.
Hamza.
So why is that a bigger one?
Don't know, that's what the information.
Oh, they would do it the day I'm not here. How selfish. You know, they could do it the week after, the week before. People have no consideration. No, they haven't. It really is gutted. See you later. Oh, sorry, my fault. Sorry.
Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel is a terrorist state! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel is a terrorist state! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel is a terrorist state! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Stop the genocide! Stop the genocide! And apartheid! Decolonize! Decolonize! It's way too quiet, I'll be honest, I can hear my thoughts. Be a bit louder! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Stop the genocide! Stop the genocide! End apartheid! End apartheid! Decolonize! Decolonize! In our thousands, in our millions! We are all Palestinians! In our thousands, in our millions! We are all Palestinians! In our millions, in our
They just told me there might be a big protest on the 9th, and that's a Sunday. So,
Oh no, it's a huge one. You can tell it's a big one because they've started advertising the stewards and everything for it now.
It's the one I might be missing as well, so that'll probably kick off and I'll miss it.
End the apartheid! End apartheid! Decolonize! Decolonize! Rafa, Rafa, don't you cry! We will never let you die! We will never let you die!
Oops,
We will never let you die! Free, free Palestine! Stop the genocide! End apartheid! Decolonize! Occupation no more! Israel is a terrorist state! Occupation no more! Israel is a terrorist state! Terrorist state! Terrorist state! Free, free Palestine! Stop the genocide! End apartheid! United, we'll never be defeated. United, we'll never be defeated. The people. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free.
Say again.
Bet you wish you locked that up somewhere now.
It's light enough not to bother. They're dangerous. Some scumbag might try and nick it. The lock, I don't know if it's strong enough. But it was dead early. I thought I'd come to the wrong place. It's weird.
We won't be silent. Stop bombing Gaza now, 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 now. We are the people. We won't be silent. Stop bombing Gaza now, 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 now.
Guy down there's kicking off.
Who?
Guy down there.
I wonder if it's the same guy who gave me a dirty look.
Maybe.
It was on that side. There's a protest on the 9th, that's the Sunday, it's supposed to be massive.
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
We can get away with all this.
Street Hawk on YouTube, that's who you want. I'll put, if you send me a text, I'll promote your site if you've got a YouTube. Yeah, it's great. Street Hawk and News Now Yorkshire, promote us. Cheers for the advert. Silly twit. I think that was supposed to intimidate him, really, did it? Feel free to film us and link to us. News Now Yorkshire and Street Hawk. I'll find the other guys' names. I'm not sure they all are. Oh dear. I think it's going to be one of them days.
With the state that's gotta rely on apartheid system to uphold and occupy and violent history been repeated for the last 75 and it never ended. The colonizer lied.
Copyright. Blah, 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 blah. I bet that's still staying, but never mind. Oh dear.
We want justice. What do we want? What do we want? Justice! What do we want? We want freedom! What do we want? Freedom! What do we want? Freedom! What do we want? We want ceasefire! What do we want? Ceasefire! When do we want it? What do we want? Ceasefire! When do we want it? Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Coming
it him who were kicking off? That bloke who filmed us? Or is it someone else?
No, they can't see me.
You said you had someone kicking off, hadn't you?
Oh yeah, it was them, yeah. They wanted kicking off at me, it was kicking off at someone else.
All right. See the blonde going up there, don't you, if you missed that? I don't know if that's a woman in, or a bloke. You can't never tell.
The back?
Oh, she's really tall. Can you see the blue shorts on the left? This is gone. I couldn't tell. That's the trouble these days. You can never tell. go to McDonald's, that's where they all stop and demonstrate. McDonald's just there, that's where they'll stop. That's your main hotspot. Is that a girl or a bloke in drag? Is that a girl or a bloke in drag? Because I can never tell, I'm a bit close. Say again.
There's a female.
Oh, right. You can never tell round here.
Your prophets are covered in Palestinian
Was today 1 or 1:30? Because Pat reckons
120.
Right, we read it as 1. That's probably right.
Last
now.
game I read as 1 as well.
Yeah, we
Probably delayed.
Yeah.
Boycott McDonald's! 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 Boycott McDonald's!
Because the heart read my page, I wanna see what you willing to give. What if you were blessed? What if those were your gifts?
Feel free to! Free! 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 From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea!
We're talking about.
Have you had any more action? Have you had any action?
Some little kids just said it every time, so tell me what else.
Ceasefire now! 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 Ceasefire now!
Oh, swine. Yes. Of course I'll miss it. Have you got
Ceasefire
it?
now! Ceasefire now! In our hundreds, in our millions! We are all Palestinians! In our millions, in our billions! We are all Palestinians! In our billions, in our trillions! We are all Palestinians! In our hundreds, in our millions! We are all Palestinians! In our millions, in our billions! We are all Palestinians! We are all Palestinians! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
Did you miss the arrest? Apparently there was an arrest, and I think we've all missed it. It was down there. I don't know where. One of them, you know, the press guy there. He told us. Yeah, we always. Yeah, don't worry. Wherever I am, you'll miss everything. Yeah, I think that's it. You might get a bit at the pub there, but usually you don't. That's the only other place. But...
Stop the genocide! Stop the genocide! End the apartheid! End apartheid! Decolonize! Decolonize! And the students finally did. Let's get it.
It's a good protest, isn't it?
I know, it's every Saturday. Yeah, last week was the best one because there was a counter protest and it all got heated today. Oh, they do one, yeah, if you come it's usually every Saturday at 1. Starts usually at the library, but it might change. And then there's usually a student one, often on a Wednesday. If you've got a bit of time, just walk to Leeds Studio, they've got a campsite there. Yeah, it's only 5-minute walk. You might get one or two bits funny, but ignore them. The campsite at Leeds is small, Manchester looks massive. Oxford and Cambridge are the ones that you want to go to.
I don't think photographers in Harrogate are brave enough to do that. There's only me and another photographer.
I don't think they do a protest like this in Harrogate.
No, they don't.
No.
I've never seen one.
It's usually student areas.
Yeah.
So Bradford, Huddersfield.
Well, they've got 9 to 5 jobs to do, haven't they, so they can do this.
But sometimes it's busy. I think a lot have gone to London as well. That's where they mainly go.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just got to, you want to see the time. Google Leeds Pro-Palestinian protest.
So there's in London, they get a bit violent there.
Yeah, why do they get and Manchester too? We do get, yeah, you get one or two wallies here, but because they mostly know us, we've been left alone.
The police are there anyway.
Yeah, that's why there's at the campsite. You got to be a bit careful. It's not always. See, that's our favourite girl there, Sarva. She loves it.
Oh, I don't care, mate. I just get in there.
Well, you recognise her?
I think a lot of the people don't mind the publicity.
No, some of them funny. I'll have to go because the action's usually at a pub if anything's going to happen, but it's a quiet day today.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see you later. But they walk up to Leeds Library if you want to walk
I'm
around.
just going back to Harrogate.
Oh, it's worth doing.
And I'm thinking, what's all this noise?
Yeah.
I thought, wow, I've timed this well. I didn't know about it.
Every Saturday, 1 o'clock. Just Google Leeds. You want to check online because sometimes they do change it.
So it's the same kind of protest?
Yeah, normally they start at Leeds Library, but sometimes they change it. But if you Google Leeds Pro-Palestinian protest and look for their Facebook group, they usually post on a Wednesday what's going on, sometimes sooner.
I can't see police around there.
Yeah, nothing happened.
I didn't understand why there were so many police around.
Yeah, but it's so quiet, you only have a few police. It's not like the riot police. You'll still get 1 or 2, just ignore. Be careful of the odd wallet, but you should be okay. See you later.
Stop calling Gaza now, 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 now! 1, 2,
I think today's a quiet one.
The mothers and the children and all the men that you murdered, and now we see how you spend it. Who gets the right to defend and who gets the right of resistance has always been about dollars and the color of your pigment.
I've got a feeling they'll be able to see the police van.
What's that?
I think they'll be able to see the police van. I don't think you need to tell them.
It's making sure they go on that side and not this side.
Most have been so many times they know. There's usually no problem actually. No one's bothered. it's quiet today, isn't
Bring
it?
your dogs to the...
No, one's had a major op, so I've got to get back. She nearly died. Well, my mate said, oh, you've got to take to the vet. I thought she had a bug. Oh, they went, oh no, straight in. Oh, what's the last few days? Just but at least it's over now. But no, today's a quiet one. I think it's because it's not hot, there's no counter protest. The moment it gets hot, I think that's when you've got it. But no, it feels quiet.
Sometimes that window.
Defeated! United! 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is. Israel is. Israel is. Israel is. Israel. Israel's a war. A terrorist state. Israel's a war. A terrorist state. Israel's a war. Terrorist state. No problem. No problem. In Palestinian blood. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. Viva, viva! Palestina! Viva, viva! Palestina! Viva, viva! Palestina! We don't want your bloody war.
Say again.
Get back to the start.
Yeah, well, you never know. Something might happen at Starbucks. That's always worth it, just to start. News now, Yorkshire's here, Mark is not risking it.
Mark, you're not here then?
No, the police went to arrest him and stuff. News now, Yorkshire will tell you, he's probably got more info than me. Hopefully he'll be here next week, but...
News now, Yorkshire is over here.
He said he'd gone to, he is, he's just gone to the front. I says this is your best bet. There's a few YouTubers today. It's quiet. Last week was a fun one. It's getting warmer now, but I don't think anything will happen today. When I first came, there was a bit of a hoo-ha, which is, was it 1 o'clock start or 1:30? It sounds like it was a 1:30 start, so when I arrived there was no one here. So a few more now, but yeah. So if you go to the front, you'll see them. But I think, oh, I'll go down there. I always think this is the more bit. This is where things could kick off. Well, they haven't got the buses in the way. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, this is where I thought it might, if anything can happen.
Outside here, like?
Starbucks, isn't it?
What, Starbucks?
Yeah, boycott Starbucks.
What's the beef with Starbucks?
Oh, I think somebody sells them a cup of coffee or something. I have no idea. It's, you never know. Everything's connected, isn't it? Oh, it looks like it's over that many folks then.
Is that guy the Starbucks manager?
Looks it, doesn't it? I mean, it could be security. They do have sometimes security here. But it looks a bit senior, doesn't it? It doesn't look like you. It looks like a manager type.
Yeah, yeah.
But you never know. It could even be someone.
So, had a good time? Yeah? Woo! That is how you keep the energy going. I am so proud of each and every one of you. Give yourselves a round of applause. Woo! Amazing job, everyone! Because the people of Palestine look at you, they look at your resolve, they look at your courage, they look at you coming out here every single week. And it gives them hope that not only are they not forgotten, but they are heard, they are loved, they are treasured. And we will do whatever we can, and then some, for a free and prosperous Palestine. And now, without further ado, we can call up our amazing first speaker. Yeah. Ready yourselves, everybody? Just brace yourself. So, for our first speaker today, we have Mohsin Ali, who is a Green Party councillor for Gibson and Hare Hills. And he is a dedicated pro-Palestinian, so let's give him a very warm welcome.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. So I greet you with the blessings of peace and peace of Islam, like always. So one of the things that I want to talk about today is about speaking up. And if you've seen the news lately, if you've seen any of the newspapers, I've been featuring that popular show quite a bit. And all because I dare to speak up. So everyone, remember, our voices are valuable, our voices are powerful. Every single person here has come out and they're speaking up because others can't, others are afraid. Some of them have been told because of party lines, they've been told into submission. Some of them are scared to speak because they're scared of losing their jobs. But we've got the freedom to speak, we've got the power to speak, we've got a duty to speak. So keep raising your voices. So we're carrying on that duty on behalf of those who can't, or those who dare not. But there's others who are scared. Not only are they scared to speak, there's others that are going out and actively speaking and standing and joining those who are committing what the ICJ has called a plausible genocide. There's others that still belong to party lines that go out and support a plausible genocide. Sadly, there's prime ministers that go out and say to people who are committing war crimes, I hope you win. Sadly, there's leaders of political parties who think it's all right to cut off food, water and electricity to and it's even worse that people continue to support these leaders and continue to support these parties. So what I say is we all need to stand up, we all need to raise our voices, step away and look for alternatives. People who are going to represent us, people who are going to speak for us, people who are us. So the ICJ has called it a plausible genocide. And yes, I call it a plausible genocide. We all stand up and we all oppose it. We all oppose the war crimes. We're seeing it daily on our phones. We're seeing it on our TV screens. We're seeing it wherever we open our eyes. That's where we're seeing it. But there's people who are, and there's media organisations that are trying to cover it up, trying to distract from what's actually going on. They're invading Rafah at the moment. The last hideout for ordinary people. They're massacring people there daily. And the media are trying to play divergent tactics. They're trying to use others as scapegoats for their war crimes. They're trying to make out that the people who speak out against injustice are somehow the bad guys. The ones who perpetrated it are okay, but the guys who speak out, they're the bad guys. It's absolutely shameful. So I'm going to call it a day here and I'm going to end with the words that have made me a little bit infamous. And I want everyone to say it with me. We won't be silent. We will raise the voice for Gaza. We will raise the voice for Palestine. Allahu Akbar!
Very much for those lovely and inspiring and galvanizing words. Next we have David Vickers, who is part of Manchester Jewish Action for Palestine. Please give a round of applause and a warm welcome.
Hi, comrades. Thank you for having me. So yeah, my name's David. I'm am a member of the socialist organisation Workers' Power, but also over the last few months, along with other Jewish activists in Manchester, we've been working to set up a new organisation, Jewish Action for Palestine. So we're a group of anti-Zionists, and we welcome all Jewish people who stand against the state of Israel. We recognise that Zionism is a Jewish supremacist political ideology which is founded on a false promise of a safe homeland for the Jewish people at the expense of the Palestinian people whose right it is to own the land that is their parents' land and their grandparents' land. This racist ideology has led to a system of dispossession, of systematic impoverishment and oppression, and now of genocide. So now while the Palestinian people are the main victims of these atrocities, those who have been forced also by their ideology and by their leaders to carry out such crimes will be forever stained by what they've committed. Now the Jewish people have suffered from terrible anti-Semitism in their history, but that does not justify inflicting similar crimes against another group of people. Instead, we must learn from the historic tragedy.
You not had any problems then up there? Yeah, I thought he was trying to, but I didn't think he was in your way. I don't know. I recorded him just in case he was going to try out.
He walking past me, he called me a racist, I called him a mud. And he tried to point me to police. He was like, he's called me a mug, I feel threatened.
Yeah, him with the black hat.
What?
The one with the black.
Councillor.
Oh, which one?
That Muffin Alley.
Oh, did he? He gave one fun of. Oh, he's alright. He called me some names the other day.
Do you remember when you went up to him and said something, you called him far right and that? He's not far
yeah.
right, he was filmed.
No, he called me, yeah.
He said sorry?
No, he didn't say sorry to me. I don't think he did. I think he just stood there. I said, he didn't apologise. He just looked at me. I says, you're not a very nice person, are you? Something. It was just, no, he didn't come across as a nice person.
No, he's not. He's not
yeah, I know.
Cynical accusation of anti-Semitism is just used as a convenient political attack line. We saw it with Jeremy Corbyn. We're seeing it here today. And it's all in the interest of the British.
Yeah, that politician is horrible. He was nasty to me. That one there, I think it's him in the grey. It became the Green Labour council and became a bit notorious, but he walked past me and they said there's two Nazis or something. I says, how dare you? I didn't realise at the time he was standing for politicians, but I recorded it. Nasty man.
Where is he now then?
He's there. Oh, he's the Green Councillor for Leeds.
the one that was speaking before.
Yeah, that's the notorious one, you know. I didn't realise when it because I didn't recognise them, but no. It's not like the other one. That other one who's here, he's also Councillor Bradford, but he's independent. He's nice. And I said to him, you've done well to say you've stood by us, because, you know what I mean, bringing in Brendan is like almost impossible. But I think he is a nice bloke when you chat to him, but that other one. Yeah.
Including hospitals, schools and mosques, and murdered uncounted numbers of men, women and children, all defenceless. Meanwhile, the callousness of the Israeli
I don't know how long this will go. My battery's about dying anyway, so I thought I'd have backed up, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, actually, I do on my other phone.
You missed somebody getting arrested about
yeah, everyone said it. Everyone said it. I'm always missing stuff.
There's nobody here.
I know, it's quiet.
It was about
Was it one of those?
Irish.
Oh, Irish.
Palestinian flag on his cap. I
Oh,
don't know what he got arrested for, but they searched him.
Usually if you say something, I think it's just avoid hassle, then they let them go instantly.
No, they took him away, man.
Yeah, they take them away and then release them.
I think you need a new t-shirt, man.
Oh, I know.
What's in your hand?
No, you know what I do? Well, these are older. I'm terrible buying clothes. I hate buying them. But what I do is, when I leave them in the washing machine, they don't decompose. And I did get it. Was so bad once. I went round the supermarket and the woman said, "I can smell the drains. It's really bad in it with me." I stunk it that bad. It was just decomposing. But no. But then again, I think you know, if anything happens and it gets ripped, I'm not bothered. You know. So that's down to 10%. This is going to die.
Could have gone with you over there.
Why?
That's what you need.
To blockade all trade, cultural and educational links with Israel. To achieve this, we militant workers must organise within the unions. We need a campaign to break them from the stranglehold of the union bureaucrats that have held them in chains for so long.
Well, we had
Now,
no security,
and
no
also
police.
Starmer's Labour
There was only
Party.
two of us
They
in
must
that
break
20 of
from
them.
Starmer's Labour. It's a disgrace and
A
still
little
does
more.
not support an immediate withdrawal of all trade forces. The CW in unison have made a few related statements to the effect that workers should stop blockading and stop.
They had a late protest here.
But now is not the time for words. Now is the time for action.
Did another one here, walk back to
In the context of an ongoing genocide, we don't need any more half measures.
We stayed, we had a little chat with a couple of them.
But we need to step up our
They were
militancy.
just about to leave and they all started kicking off.
Yeah, and that's a funny thing. If they'd let us go, yeah.
And then we'll all overcrowd by all
I've
planes of
got the memory
drones
card.
and
And I'm like,
immediate
you know what,
end
I'm
to the
changing the
blockade.
memory card, I've got an hour
We
now.
need to open all the land crossings to incoming food, medical aid, fuel,
Yeah,
and
come
other
up, playing
necessary
tennis,
forms of
right?
aid. Free from
Well,
any
that
IDF
would work,
inspection.
the funny thing was, they had
And we need a
music playing in the
restoration of
background,
power
and
and
loudspeakers.
water supplies.
For us, but just for them.
Doctors and
And there's a
emergency
guy come
hospital
over with his
units
phone really
must
low.
be allowed to
Very
enter
volume,
Gaza,
like Taylor
and
Swift.
severely injured patients
I've
must
got
be
some
allowed to
music playing
leave
there,
for
like,
hospitals abroad.
Yeah. And the funny thing is that vending guy stuck up for us and started falling out. It was hysterical. Yeah, he said Sodom.
It's necessary to deal with the scale of the crisis. And this should be paid for, of course, by the powers that have caused the funding to be cut, i.e. Britain, Germany, the United States of America. We need the withdrawal of all Israeli occupation forces from the entire territory of Gaza and the West Bank. We need an end to the communications blockade and the admission of journalists into Gaza to reveal the full scale of the atrocities that have been committed by the Israeli forces there. We need an end to the murder perpetrated by the IDF and settlers militias, again, and we need an end to illegal land confiscations in the West Bank. We need rebuilding of the homes and hospitals and schools in Gaza. We need this to be paid for by Israel and by all those who aided and abetted them in their crimes against humanity. And last but not least, we need a workers' blockade to fight for a united state for both people, from the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea. One nation for both Israeli and Palestinian working people with equal democratic rights for all citizens. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, David, for those rousing and incredible words. I'm going to try something a little new, just for a second, before we all our next work. I'm going to raise a hand, and I want all of you to respond, "We love you." Okay? Try it. Our anti-Zionist Jewish friends, who are such an important ally in this fight with us, because they are a slap in the face to anyone who says that this is a Jewish issue. So, to our anti-Zionist Jewish friends, we love you! Take that. How are we anti-Semitic now, eh? To the people of Palestine, the beautiful country of Palestine and her people. And to all of those who are building movements, who are building solidarity with us, students the world over, unions, all the volunteers who make all of this possible, everywhere where the word Palestine reverberates, for all of those activists, for all of the people speaking truth to power. There you go. That's your love letter from Leeds, everybody. Thank you. You're all beautiful. You're all beautiful. So now I will be calling up Sam, who is a representative from the Christian bloc and a minister for St. Giles in Pontefract. Sam, do you want to come on up?
Hello, good afternoon. My name's Sam. I'm an Anglican priest and a member of Christians for Palestine UK. But before I am speaking as a priest or as a Christian, I want to speak as a human being. A human being who, like all of you, is sick to my stomach at the images of death and destruction that have been coming out of Gaza in recent months.
We'll like to use it when it's a bit windy.
Our newsfeed
Oh no, it's a bit of a
are
faff.
filled with images so shocking that no one should ever have to see them in their lifetime on a daily basis. And I hear church leaders who say to me that they are silent on Gaza because it is complicated, because it is divisive. And I think to myself, here's what's not complicated. If 14,000 children are killed
I saw somebody up there the other day, so I don't know if that's just open to the staff or public can go up there, because I thought that'd be a good spot to film from. But I don't know if they'd let you up there. It might be staff only. Because, yeah, I saw a bloke look over, but I didn't know if it was staff or not. Because I thought that'd be, you could stick a camera up there. If no one notices, you could put one there and film, so you've got it permanently up there and then come down. But I've got it could be staff only, but I couldn't tell. Because I know the art gallery goes up there, but I can't remember if you can walk out. I'll have to have a look.
I am privileged to stand alongside members of the Muslim community who have shown us in recent times that the bonds of shared faith transcend all boundaries or borders by their affinity and their solidarity with the people of Palestine. And I only wish that the church in the West would extend the same level of solidarity to our Palestinian Christian siblings. But I do speak today as a Christian.
I think people are spamming it.
I speak today as a Christian who worships a Saviour who knew what it was to live under military occupation, who as a Jewish Palestinian under Roman military occupation knew what the brutalisation of that kind of system meant for him in his life.
I was saying,
was
up
ultimately
there I
killed
saw somebody
by that
with
same
looking
Roman
over. I don't know if
occupation.
that was staff, because I thought
And as he died,
if you
he
get
died
on the
in
road,
solidarity with all who
but
suffer
I don't
under
know if we
oppression
can.
and
I
injustice
just saw a
throughout
bloke looking
history
over
and across the
last
world,
week
and
or
not
the week
least
before.
in solidarity with the people of his own land, the people of Palestine. I also draw inspiration from the Blessed Virgin Mary, who sang a song that we use in our prayers every evening in the Church of England, in which she envisaged a world in which God has cast down the mighty from their thrones and lifted up the lowly and the oppressed, in which God has filled up the room with good things and sent the rich away empty. And so, when Gaza is being starved at this time, being brutalized, so many are being murdered, the liberation of Palestine is more important than ever. And so, with Mary, I call for a situation in which the genocidal, brutal Israeli regime is cast down and the people of Palestine are lifted up. And so our call remains the same. Stop the genocide, end apartheid, free Palestine.
From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Woo! Well done! Thank you to all our amazing speakers so far. Really blessed to have you today. So, I've got a bit of an introduction for our next speaker. And this introduction involves talking about Teledyne. Do we all know about Teledyne? Yeah, that's what I thought. Teledyne, for all who are not informed, is a arms manufacturer based in Shipley, basically on our doorstep, and they create parts and send them to Israel. Yep, send them to Israel so Israel can use them indiscriminately to kill children, women, men.
We went to that Shipley protest. It was over by the time we got there. They literally nicked them. Yeah, last time they were there till 9. Well, they managed to stay there for ages last time. Yeah, they kept going up with the fire engines with the police saying, "Can you come down? Can you come down?" And they were just smashing the roof up. This time, they went on this building. It looks like it was built in the 60s, some old thing, but it had a flat roof. The police just, I don't think they've been there more than a couple of hours. And they just managed to, the police got up there. They look like they're in, their only official one, pictures of the police going up, they look like they're in climbing gear. But it was flat roof, so I think it was much easier, there wasn't that danger. A huge flat roof with, that's what she's on about. We went to the April, but as soon as it started raining, they couldn't come down. But there was this weird thing, there was a sign up that says no filming, and he got threatened with arrest, so I went out. And it was, oh no, you can't film here, blah blah blah. Well, I had to pick the dog up from the vet, so I couldn't risk it. But they were like, these senior police officers well pulling it, but I don't know. You see, you just don't know. No point in going, oh, you're having us on, and then I end up in the back of the police van for a month. Well, it could have been. It's like the danger is, it's like, hey up, he's getting harassed.
They have ridiculous bail conditions, they all do, and they can't communicate with each other. You know, all our brave Teledyne activists. So
I love that.
We're not going to stand for that. We're going to keep protesting outside of Teledyne. Through that, and may I welcome to the stage one of the original Teledyne 4 to give a little message to Mr. Rishi Sunak. So if you'd like to welcome him to the stage, please, round of applause.
Anyway, so people think it's weird to say, why do you wear a mask when you're facing the public domain anyway? And I never wear them in the videos.
Hello everybody!
Wearing them protests.
Shalom to my Jewish brothers and sisters and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yeah. Well, that's why I wear. I mean, my face is everywhere, but it just takes that power away from. Because when they stick the camera straight in your face, they get really annoyed because I've got the.
I can't see you, so I find it hilarious.
Direct message to
I mean, I honestly couldn't care less.
I do it on purpose.
Rishi, you know,
but I
2 months
care
ago
less, but
that the government's attorneys, the government lawyers,
trying to get
the government's high court judges,
that's the thing. That's what
they
annoys me.
declared
Is that
that Israel is committing war crimes.
Yeah.
And they've told you to stop sending arms to
No,
Israel.
it's not that. It's...
Now, Rishi, why don't you publish that legal advice? I challenge you, Rishi. Publish that advice, stop hiding. We want to see it on paper.
They're posting it. We know why. They're hoping somebody turns up. And that shows that the moment they do that, they're not on the side of God.
In my opinion, Rishi Sunak is just pandering to the Israeli genocide. In my opinion, Rishi Sunak, I think he is complicit with genocide. This is just my opinion, only my opinion. Okay. I also think that Rishi Sunak is, he's supplying, I think he's supplying a genocide with arms. So I'm telling Rishi Sunak, stop it. You're bringing shame on England. You are bringing shame on England. Rishi, listen, we're supposed to be a democracy. 75% of good British people, they're demanding a ceasefire with none of those BS conditions that Netanyahu puts on them. Listen to that, listen to your people, Rishi. Rishi, give us back our British values of democracy, equality, liberty. But I think Rishi's just giving us hypocrisy, apartheid, genocide, and BS. There's lots of it. That's my message to Rishi Sunak. Please. Legal way. Thank you all. Take care.
Thank you so much for that. And before we call our next speaker, we just have a couple of announcements to run by you lovely folks.
Yes. Just want to reiterate how instrumental Palestine Action has been in the Teledyne actions, and of course in all the actions across this nation. All right. And so when you see people taking part in actions, like on the roof or outside these buildings that we're protesting against, make sure to support them. Make sure to film them, put it online, say I support, I'm against genocide as well. Be there for your fellow protesters, fellow activists. Just want to reiterate that. And of course, that we're all going through each other.
DYU.
So,
Yeah, exactly the same as that.
I think we've got one last speaker, Amara.
No.
Oh, I didn't tell you.
Seat goes down.
Not much. If you press that, you can set the speed and you don't even have to hold it. It'll just go along. Throttle control. And it's not heavy. Pick it up. It's not that heavy to lift.
Vibrant, incredible Palestinian woman from Gaza. So please give her your love, your attention, your energy. Free!
Hot now, isn't it?
Hello everyone, it's nice to stand here. So today I stand before you not just as an individual, but as a voice for the Palestinian diaspora, scattered across the globe, yet united by a shared narrative of long-going resilience. To be a Palestinian living abroad is to carry the weight of the ongoing conflict. A conflict that serves all stages of human connection, leaving us to count the days, the hours, the minutes since we last heard the voice of our loved ones. Imagine waking up every morning, each day, to the stories of your suffering from your family, not knowing if you're going to hear their voices or if their voices will be there tomorrow. Imagine watching helplessly as the city that cradled your childhood, the streets where you played, the schools where you learned, the universities where you dreamed. They are reduced to rubble. It's a silent torment to see the sanctuary of your memories, your home, vanish in the smoke of the conflict. To lose a friend in such a conflict is to lose a part of yourself. It's a grief that transcends borders and time zones. A pain that lingers longer after the news cycle moves on. This isn't just an attack on the people of Gaza. It's an assault on the collective memory of every Palestinian everywhere. It's an attempt to erase our past and reshape our future. Yet, amidst this huge suffering, the war has not changed everything. It has not damaged our unwavering belief in our rights, nor has it broken our determination to return to our homeland. Our fight for freedom is as fierce as ever, fueled by the justice of our cause. This struggle has taught us to reconnect with the essence of who we are, to connect with all the friends that they show solidarity to us, and to extend empathy and compassion even when faced with adversity. In closing this, I leave you with this thought. We are the children of this land, the keepers of the memories, and the bearers of hope. Our roots run deep, our resolve unshakable. We carry the legacy of our ancestors and the dreams of our children. And though the path may be fought and hardship, our journey towards freedom and return is unwavering. As the Palestinian poet Mahmoud Darwish said, we have on this land all of that which makes life worth living. On this land, the lady of our land, the mother of all the beginnings, and the mother of all the ends. She was called Palestine. Her name later became Palestine. My lady, because you are my lady, I have all of that which makes life worth living. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free!
the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river, Palestine will live forever. From the sea to the river, Palestine will live forever. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Give it up, everybody. Please, round of applause. So, that was our final
Yeah.
You were very nervous because I said putting up and going to speak before.
Oh, did they do one?
He just did the last one. I kind of got it all, and I'm going to put it in my channel. Not because they agree with it all.
No, I put
because
it
it has
all
a bit of substance to it, and I think some viewers might like it, some might not. So
Well, at
I'll
least you
find
can
out.
hear it. God, last Wednesday you couldn't hear them. It was so dull. I was falling asleep. Yeah, it was a dreadful speech. You couldn't hear nothing. Just
So, I implore you, I urge you,
You know,
do things
oh, what's her
that
name?
fill
What,
your
that, oh, I've forgotten her name.
Do
That
things
small
that
lass who always
remind
Martin
you what
mocks.
it is we are fighting for.
Yeah, she always seems disappointed when he's not here. Oh, laughing. No, she does.
I tried to make up for it. I filmed a lot more and
Yeah,
put some more.
no, she wants more.
I think she's secretly in love with Martin.
You do. I don't. That's not a joke, actually. I do think it because I've seen her face lights up with his
Yeah, well,
there.
she's tiny and he's tall, and opposites attract, don't they?
Yeah, she loves it.
Yeah.
But and like I said, when he's not here, I've seen her face. She always looks disappointed. And when he's here, for all sorts of grief, she always makes sure she's in front of him, going, "Oh, I'm so upset." Oh, and she does.
Yeah, I think you've got a point there.
Yeah, I was laughing when I walked past. I could see it today, disappointment. But you wait, next time he comes, he'll at face, I bet like so.
So much on Morris for a great job today. So yeah, second everything on Morris, obviously. And I just
But
want
if you
to
said
remind
to
you
her-
all of our
Oh,
next
hang on.
march.
Legion, is
Same
that going
time,
to be a bit
same
of a...
place. So here, 1 p.m.
You never know, this might be a little bit miles away. Nothing's going to happen. You never know.
So hopefully we'll see you all there. And one last time, free!
You see, sometimes you got Leeds United spots, but they never do anything. They just walk past and say, whoa, and that's it. They're not bothered.
And don't forget, if you haven't been by the student encampment at the University of Leeds, drop by, support them with your time. That though administration and the powers that be are against them, we are with them. So another thing.
It'll be interesting to see how long they last because I think the unions are breaking up soon. So no one will know they're there.
Yeah.
That's what I heard the other day, that this is like coming to the end of it. So they were saying on TV that the unions break up like almost now. So will they bother doing it because no one will be around? I mean, the union won't give a rat's ass then. If it's closed, it won't be until, what, September?
Keep that camp open. I'm sure that's health and safety issue.
Well, some unions have shut them or put in notice. They haven't shut them, but I think Birmingham put a note and another one, I think a London one. Oh, hey up. They're not going to do anything. Oh, they're just shouting. They're not bothered about it. I don't think they know we're here. They're not even looking this way. Sometimes the police panic them on the home and tell them off, but I don't think they're not even bothered today. They look like they just finished working in a bank, to be honest. Yeah, they're having a night out. They're on good money, I bet. Well, I always laugh. If you look at Leeds United supporters, they're all middle class. They're the ones that can only afford this. Oh, it's finished. Oh, it haven't finished. So. Be careful, but just in case. I don't think we'll have a nice... I tell you should have been here the other week when she stole that flag. It all happened in a flash now. We put all the gear away. And she was so fast as well. She was gone. Yeah, boom, straight down. It was... Even the pro-Israel side were impressed by how fast she was. I don't think any... Might as well just hang around a few minutes. You fancy a wander down? I'm going that way to the uni ground, so if you want to go, it's up to you. I'm not too bothered, really. I'm surprised. They might even go marching down. Oh, great. Copyright music time. this is where I put. Yeah, I passed it. It might be dead. It depends. Last time they marched down and there was a few there, but they get their little straw because they're not real. I don't think they care. They just want to. I've heard this tune so often it's starting to catch on me now. It can't. It must be the only tune they've ever had from Palestine. They must have more music than this.
I'm dancing in Palestine, mate. I get fucking stoned.
Yeah, I know. Oh dear. You see, last week I put everything away and one of the girls stole this Israel, like it was hysterical. No one recorded it that fast. Even the pro-Israel side thought it was funny because she was quick as lightning. I mean, she had all the gear in, how she could run that fast. I mean, literally. I wish I'd recorded how fast she could run. I mean, she was tall, so she had the athletic build, but then it all kicked off. There was a bit of a hoo-ha, but. Yeah, quiet today.
Isn't it? I think
yeah.
A lot of people at London and stuff at the national stuff there.
And there's no anti-protest.
These it's a nice day, so maybe the people might have plans, might they, with it being quite pleasant.
Well, I never occurred to me, but a Jewish bloke said most can't come because it's against the religion. That's why you don't get many. So.
Who knows, mate? Who knows?
Yeah.
See what happens next week.
Yeah, it's always fun. Yeah, we play it each by week, don't we? If it gets dull, you're gonna have to rest me. You couldn't hear them. It's a waste of time. I was shutting down. It was cold and it was anyway. Oh, they started messing about, unraveling this thing and trying to intimidate us. Didn't work. It was hysterical because you know what's his name? You know him there. He stuck up for us and he said, "Sod you." Then he said, "Let them film you if you're gonna act like that." Because he was telling them off. It's hysterical. He was telling them all off. So he said, "Let them film because it's getting us," and they just took it upon them. I've never seen them before. And it's like I said, you turn up once and thinking you talk for everyone. You're not all these people have come in, week out, and because they've just been. And this bloke who reckoned, besides it's only because one of them would point his camera at me. Then this girl went, "Oh, you should respect us by getting," and I says, "Oh, well, why aren't you telling him off? He's got his camera right in my face." And then I said, "It's because we're working class." And the posh boy, he had the poshest accent. He says, "No, I'm working class." I literally nearly fell off because it was so, it wasn't like he had the poshest accent going. And the funny thing was, he looked like he might have been in fake leather, but it looked like he was in a leather jacket and leather shoes. And I thought, you're going to where they're all vegan. I thought, yeah, you're really respectful, but.
Are you going up there now then?
Yeah, there's a few. I'm just waiting for Sonny Jim to have a cig. But we'll have to walk because there's only us two on bikes. So if you want to go,
we'll say my partner's in Leeds anyway. So
I'm live. Don't give any information. I keep it on because you weren't here. I don't know if you heard. There's still this and no one filmed it, and she was as fast as lightning. It was just there, and it drives me nuts because even they were laughing how fast she was. Yeah, she had all the gear on and she ran, but I think she was tall, so she had like a really athletic thing. But then suddenly, for some reason, it all kicked off with the police. Instead of just collecting it and it being peaceful, there was some hoo-ha, and then, but it was so hot last week. It's like now hot, but it was like, it's only just come hot in about 40 minutes. It was like that. Oh, here he is. All right, so I'll see you later.
See you later,
yeah, you're going red.
I was going to say, I'm boiling.
Yeah. Are you blonde, actually? Have you got light hair?
No.
I thought maybe that's... Oh, it's right, because it's really getting to you.
No hair,
yeah, it doesn't affect... Some people get affected, but...
It's just because I'm unhealthy.
So you think he looks blonde? Are you blonde? Will the sun affect you? I'll see you later, yeah. So I don't know whether he's giving quite a good debate, so I don't know.
What are we doing now then? That's a nice bike.
Copper's got it.
Copper's got it. Why?
Put it on 10%. No, the person who says there's no protest in London, they've all gone to London today. Someone posted there's no protest in London. I thought they've all gone today. Yeah, it'll be massive. I think there's a massive one today. Oh, there is a protest. I can't believe. They said there is a protest, not there isn't. Oh, sorry, bad connection. Right, well.
I meant to ask you, is that bike good? They're about 400 quid,
yeah, get him on deal. He's getting one free. They're giving away. Have a go on it.